The college beatdown on April 28th put you, Cavallo, and McCabe in the booth. Shoreham against Garden City. That's one of those MSG Varsity 55 games of the week. That should be a good one.
You might want to wait till June, too, in the rematch. I mean, that's going to be epic when those two teams battle it out.
All right, now you have some specialists. You have an attack midi. You have some Fogo guys here. Sammy Linares from Hop Hog, 5'9", $155, staying home, going to Hofstra.
He is, and Seth Tierney for Hofstra is getting a dandy. Hop Hog, I think, is a team that's on the rise. Coach Jim Conant's his first year. He was at Copeg for many years. He's an unbelievable instructor, a great mind lacrosse-wise. I think he's the perfect fit for Hop Hog and taking them over the top. It's a program that I think's been mediocre on Long Island. Now they can be great. And Sam Linares, you see the change of direction, his ability to shoot on the run. Most high school kids cannot do that. Linares can. And I love him because you can put him at attack or midfield.
4 years ago when I met you, you said Fogo to me. I thought it was a bad word. I had no idea what you were talking about. It's face-off, get-off, and Weisrick has a really good one in BC, Brendan Conroy.
Going to Army, scrappy, tough kid. I've known Brendan Conroy for many years. He went to my camps when he was a kid, and he was tough as nails. I think he was a pro snowboarder as well, so you know the kid's fearless. And the way that he wins the face, Fogo's a term where you face off, get off. This kid's more than that. He can win a face off and start transition and score goals.
When I was talking to Scotty Craig before the Chaminade game the other day, he said Craig Mataraz from Smithtown West is one of the best Fogos he's ever seen.
Probably a slight edge in terms of winning the draw as opposed to Conroy, but doesn't have the offensive skills of a Conroy. Conroy a little bit more versatile, but in terms of winning the clamp, getting possession for your team, this kid's ridiculous. I mean, it's almost automatic.
If you had to break down, before we get into the individuals, the class of middies, is this a strong group of middies in the Tri-State?
I think it's a little bit heavier on the attack and defense, to be quite honest with you. I think there's a few elite guys, but I don't look at it as the depth of the defense or the attack. I think attack and defense are kind of catapulting this region to super heights. Midfield, I'd say it's par for the course in terms of the Tri-State.
Well, Princeton's getting a good one, and Jake Vaccaro, 6'1", $180 out of Port Washington.
His brother's at Princeton right now. It's a face-off family, but they also have ridiculous skills. This kid has awesome hands. He could shake a defense. You see him right there swimming a guy, just running through the entire team. Righty, lefty. These guys are lacrosse rats, meaning they have sticks in their hands all the time. A wonderful kid, wonderful family. I got a chance to see him and his brothers play when they were young kids, and they keep getting better and better. They're also relatives of the Sombrado family, who are legends on Long Island. Vinny Sombrado played on like 4 U.S. World teams. That's his uncle.
You are talking language that I don't even know, Clark. Trevor Brosco, we know this. For Shoreham last year, banged up a little bit, came back strong, and it proved big dividends.
He missed most of his junior year, but for my money, if I had to pick one midfielder to do everything for my team, it's Trevor Brosco. There might be a guy or two offensively a little bit better. You see right there with a little pinch and pop. Starts fast breaks. He plays defense. I got to see him play for 3 straight days a couple summers ago at a recruiting event, and he was phenomenal. He's the type of kid you never have to take off the field. And in this day of specialties at the midfield, that's a dying breed. Trevor Brosco gives you that element.
You know, Patrick Berkery is one of those two-sports